The third primary training principle is the principle of specificity. Now, if you remember, Milo was a wrestler, and so his training needed to make him a better wrestler. And as you remember, he would pick up a cow, carry the cow around, and of course this cow would probably struggle a bit, and he had to control the cow in the same way he might have to control an opponent that he was wrestling. And so this cow-based training was probably a little similar to wrestling, much better than maybe lifting a stone, right? So if he picked up a stone, the stone wouldn't struggle back. He didn't have to control it. And so the cow was a better or more specific way of training. The take-home message here is the more similar your training is to what you want to be good at, the more effective it's going to be. Let's look at another example. Let's say that you want to be good at running, right? Well, obviously the best thing to do if we want to be a better runner is to run, but we can do other activities that are similar, and they're going to have what we call a carryover effect, right? So let's look at this hypothetical model. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the most carryover, if we want to be a better runner, well, obviously running is going to have a better carryover effect. If we were to ride a bicycle, the bicycle is similar in a metabolic way, which means it uses the same energy systems of the body. It uses the legs, and so it is similar to running, and so it's going to have a pretty good carryover effect. If we were to do some weightlifting like squats or lunges with our legs, it's not very similar metabolically, but it is using the same joints and muscles. So we say it's biomechanically similar, and it's going to have a carryover effect as well, maybe just not as much as, say, biking. If we move to a strength training exercise like biceps curls, well, now that's an exercise. It's not similar in terms of our metabolic systems being used. It's not similar in terms of the biomechanics, and so it's probably not going to have very much effect at all at improving our running, right? So the principle of specificity says that we have to do activities that are similar to what we want to be better at if we want those activities to help us improve. So next up, we're going to talk about some secondary principles of training. The first three we'll talk about are overtraining, recovery, and detraining.